Hello and welcome to FaceOff. I am Neota Igbe. It's that time of the night when we try to bring that one particular topic and try to look at the two sides of it, or the multiple sides as there may be to some matters. Today we're looking at preparations for the 2015 elections, and we're asking the question, are the political parties practicing the democracy that they are supposed to be the fundamental pillars to? Across the country, they're preparing for the 2015 elections. Congresses are holding, preparing for the primaries. They're selling nomination forms. All of this after the umpire INEc lifted the ban on party activities towards the next elections. But you can bear me witness, and it's in the news all over, the various reactions to the different congresses that have taken place. There have been violence, there have been cancellations, there have been dissolutions of executives or dissolutions of Congress bodies and all of that. What is the problem? Are these parties truly practicing that which they preach, democracy? Are they imposition of candidates, as some people have said they are, or is it just the news? Is it just rumors? Well, these are some of the things we'll be looking at today, and I have two gentlemen in the studio. Incidentally, one of them is a practicing politician, as he says. He's a two-time member of the House of Assembly in Ebonyi State, leader and deputy leader of the House, barrister and legal practitioner also, Barrister Emmanuel Nwobo. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you.
And to my right is Dr. Samuel Chukwu, who is a political analyst. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, Sunday Chukwu. Yeah. Yes, Dr. Sunday Chukwu. All right, gentlemen. This is a question we're asking today. Are the political parties practicing democracy? And I'll begin with you. Your opening statement, please.
Yes, the parties in Nigeria, have constitutions, and whatever they do are guided by the constitution. And if they are doing things according to the constitution, that definitely means that they are practicing internal democracy. Because at any time they deviate from what is provided in the constitution, there is likelihood of friction and
swinging the hammer.
Yes, okay. So
right.
I believe they are doing so.
All right, thank you. Yes?
Well, I believe there's no internal democracy in Nigeria political parties. If, like the gentleman have said, that they have what do you call it, constitutions, it's obvious they don't follow the constitutions. Because if truly they go by the constitution, all this fracas we'll see all over the place, crisis in almost all the parties. We'll be having them.
Okay. All right. That's you heard their position. So we will take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation. But you can also be a part of the conversation through our Twitter and email handles. Send your tweets to @FaceOff today or @Neota Igbe. You can also send emails faceoff@channelstv.com. Keep it short and simple, straight to the point. The focus is, are political parties in Nigeria practicing the democracy that they preach? The man that spoke first is a PDP chieftain, one-time leader of the Ebonyi State House of Assembly, and the other is just a political analyst. But we'll be back shortly. Don't go away. Welcome back. Indeed, the Twitter handles are already buzzing. Some people are saying, indeed, if only the politicians will be more interested in Nigerians and Nigeria as a whole, they would practice democracy. Well, there are a lot of them coming in already, but let's see what our guests have to say here. So you want to ask the first question?
Yeah, I would like to state categorically, or to ask the gentleman over there, that he is saying that there's an internal democracy in the parties. But me, I really want to prove to him that there is no internal democracy. At least go by what we experienced in the past few weeks, especially since some of the parties are having their world congresses and all that. There have been so many problems across the state. So I want to ask you, sir, how then do you truly mean that? I mean, if you really say that there is democracy, if there is internal democracy, of course, if things are done properly, everybody will be happy. And nobody will be, like destroy party house, condemning what is done and all that and all that. So how can you, convince us that the parties are really practicing internal democracy when there is commotion all over the place?
Yes, you see, I earlier told you that democracy, political parties have guiding rules and as contained the party constitutions. And each time somebody wants to breach it, there's always this room for friction. But you can understand that what you see from outside as lack of internal democracy, some of them are man-made. You know, when some people have unguided ambition and they back it up with brigandry and displace.
That means there's no democracy.
I'm coming. Just hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, what I mean is this. When these people are doing this, they want to create the impression to the outside world that this party is not having that democracy, just to enable them be heard. You know, sometimes somebody who comes to a place there is a very quiet meeting going on and maybe is not being heard can generate a noise. And that noise might attract attention and say, can we hear that man making that noise? So you know, this noise, like more violence, the sort of burning of party houses, creation of double lists in the party, creation of double delegate lists, creation of some of this, even parallel executive of party. Somebody do it to attract attention. Because without that kind of commotion he creates, nobody can look at him. And somebody who views from outside will not say it's like there's no entire democracy.
Okay, so you're saying it's just a show.
It's a show, and people do it to attract attention. There's always this type of democracy going on, and by the end of the whole day, it is addressed. The party goes to a round table, but when the thing starts, it appears the world will collapse. But the world never collapses.
Is the world not collapsing?
Commotion resembles transition or election all over Africa. It happens all over the world, except in some exception of some few countries. Whenever there is like change of government, a lot of people look at what happens in other countries. If you look at, will I mention a place like Afghanistan and other places that are
okay.
not boring.
He wants to respond.
You can't even mention those areas actually. But to me,
if you can't mention, that means that we have a better case. Every time I go to Nigeria, that these things are getting minimized. Look at the days of 1983 during the UPN, NPN era, when they're burning houses. You know, this day it is minimized. Even when you come to televisions to talk, when you do advertisement or do jingles these days, you don't just talk as you like. You don't just say whatever you like. So with time, these things will be totally eliminated. But now, there is internal democracy. Some people somewhere are trying to create the impression that there's no internal democracy just to attract attention.
But Mr. Obo, look at it this way. Parties have conducted their war delegates, and all of a sudden, everywhere, in fact, about 3 states, Oyo is there, Lagos State, Cross Rivers, among others, that were cancelled. Because I believe if it was done according to due process,
the party constitution,
like you said, nobody will be, reacting. Nobody will reject what was done properly. But because some people somewhere will always want to manipulate the system to impose their own candidates, to bring people they feel will be loyal to them during the primaries or during the elections, thereby circumventing the system. That is why there's problem. Okay, the other day we had that even today, the news that in Cross River State, the party house was bombed. Why? Because some people feel so changed. So the parties are not really playing the game according to the rule. That is why people are reacting. Because anytime you push people to the wall, they will always react. If the parties are doing it well, or at least do it according to the constitution of the party members will feel happy. Because if I want to contest an election and I believe you give me the chance to express my interest.
Just hold on, let me come okay. Just hold on. What I mean, if there is a system already in place,
okay,
and as somebody wants to come into the system, or is already in the system, and something is going on, and it's not being favored, he will take some actions that will make people to look at him. Sometimes violent actions. And when people now see, they say, like this man is saying the right thing. Ordinarily, what goes on in the party is that the party has the constitution they follow, and whatever is being done is not according to the constitution. But you see, in so many areas, in so many states, somebody somewhere, maybe outside the state will say, this time around is my turn. And it's either I get it or I break it. And he makes up his mind. He makes his mind to believe that this time around, if I don't get this position, something must happen. And he starts from the beginning to plan something, which by the time the transition is going on, it will be trouble here and there. He plans on how to obstruct the party primaries, on how to obstruct everything around him. So by the time the thing is going on, you think that there is commotion. But in the true sense of it, somebody wants to come in. But if that person is being favored by the arrangement which is ab initio, the usual arrangement, party have their own guidelines. Party have consensus. Party has meetings. It has been going on from the beginning of time. From the advent of Nigeria, there has been reachings of agreement. Consensus out in them. People agree we are going to do like this. Avoid unnecessary commotion.
There was something you said earlier about parallel list, parallel delegates list. You mentioned something like that.
I'm coming there. I said, from the creation of Nigeria, our independence, all over the world, if you see the Republicans among the Democrats, where we think is the founder of democracy in the world, people still come together and agree we are going to do something without creating unnecessary commotion, linings. But here, somebody will say, I will not allow it until it's done this way. Even when the majority are saying, let's do this in this way to lessen tension. Somebody will say no.
Okay, but if you're not pointing the fact that there's no democracy.